went back to bed.
Oh, there we go.
Tried to sleep.
It looks like we're back now. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, a little bit of a scattered recap, but yeah, the basics of it. You did some adventuring, rescued you're in the process of rescuing the dragon turtle, and yeah. So we will. Unfortunately, I can't really give inspiration.
No, I wouldn't want that. Jesus, no.
Yeah, I'm sure you understand.
Feels dirty.
Yeah. So we'll start
I said you didn't kill the dragon turtle. Never mind.
Maybe next time you can earn it. So we started off at the session. We have let's see, is that Dockmer and Prongs? Did you say that you'd opened the door and looked in? Yeah, you opened the door and looked in. So I'll paint the picture of what you see. In roughly the middle of the room, you see the long, sort of black and white striped. It looks like a snake, a long, huge snake. But then eventually it comes to the head, and there's this like pale, drawn woman's face with this long, greasy black hair, which is just bitten the head off of one of these common, just peasant type folks. Just
I believe
mouth
we called
open.
them slaves last time.
Slaves, yeah. Mouth opened impossibly wide, just crunched around the head of this poor anybody, really. The others around the edge of the pool seem to be not bound in place with anything that you can see. Like, it looks like their hands are like together, but on sort of from where you are, you can't see any like bonds or anything, or like chains or manacles. But they definitely seem to just sort of be sat there, just almost sort of just in subservience almost. The spirit naga, as you realise this is probably what the dragon turtle is telling you about, raises its head and looks in your direction, Dogma, as you just sort of peek through the door. So you come to my lair. Don't you look delicious? Come in, say hello. And the body of the snake just sort of releases slightly, and the body of the slave just sort of drops to the floor, and blood starts to just begin pumping out of the neck stump, I suppose.
I just like slowly pull the door back up.
As you pull the door, there's just a very sinister. You hear a little bit of movement around, but obviously you've closed the door, so you don't know what's going on. But yeah,
Dogma,
There's
yeah?
a spirit naga in there. Lots of
Well, no shit.
enemies, and what should we do?
Well, I wanted to have a nap, but apparently we're going to die. I mean, do we say hello?
Do we get a vote? I vote nap, not die.
Any day, my dear, choose nap, not die. I suppose it's going to come get us now, probably a few seconds before it bursts through the door and devours us all. I suppose
We can't really
Let's have
go
a
on
fight.
unless we kill the damn thing.
That's
So
nearly as good as a nap.
Okay, let's
as you're having this conversation, with you being that close to the door, you hear some slithering sounds, and once again just a crunch of bones and just the leaking of blood.
Okay.
what's going on in there anyway?
I think we should just go in there, kill it, and be on our way. And with
Yeah,
that,
now
I'm
we're
gonna
talking.
kick open the door.
Okay, you kick open the door. The naga has disappeared. The open pools in the middle of the floor have also disappeared. It looks like now the rest of the room is just plain stonework.
Dogma? What's wrong here?
The slaves are still there, bound, one less.
It's the naga. It's gone.
Oh,
Also, Jay, just a quick question. See the wall over here? Is that like a completely solid wall?
Yeah,
or-
it's basically a dividing wall between the
Okay.
section that you're currently in on that side and the section on this side. So it basically stretches up all the way to the ceiling. There doesn't look to be any windows or anything.
I'm gonna like step into the room. Like,
Dokma and
okay.
Prongs, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? One at a time, obviously.
Darkbow wisdom saving throw. Okay, here we go.
Okay, and Prongs as well.
Frogs. Do better than I did.
Oh, I've already used Tides of Chaos. Band luck? Band luck, band luck,
God
band luck.
damn it,
No,
Frog.
it's
I've
two
already
sorcery points.
been rolled
I can't.
now.
I can't do
Okay,
anything.
as the two of you pass over the sort of the doorway and the few sort of stones in front of you, you feel this sort of wave of energy just kind of from the floor just work its way up you. I mean, maybe you didn't notice it before, but the Naga that you'd had seen, you don't feel as much of a hostility towards it as much anymore. You're still aware that this is an evil thing, but there's almost just something about it which maybe just maybe it's not as bad as it seems. Yeah.
You're only a bit the head off two people.
You know what? I'm kind of into Vor. It's fine.
I'm getting this feeling that it's this creature's not as bad as it might be. I know it's bad, but it just doesn't seem quite as bad. I just don't know why.
Is he alright?
Just quickly, what's the command to whisper to a player? Just.
I think it's /W and then space their name. Try it and see what happens. I think it's /W. Might be /T, but try /W
Okay,
first.
yeah, it looks like it's working, so carry on, I'll just
Hey,
type
there we
something.
go.
What's that, Chester? What are you sensing there? What was that little Timmy's wear?
Yeah, it seems like Dotma has just strode out into the room. You saw him stop for a brief second, and he just kind of sort of held in place. Well, stood in place, sorry, that's the wrong wording.
What guy? Is he alright? I don't really want to do this. Are we going in? Where is he? Is
Aye.
Doctor okay?
Aye, we're going in. And
Okay.
as Vodka says this, he starts marching into the room.
Okay, what guy can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
But of course.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. You feel that there is some sort of effect that starts to sort of work its way up you and into your mind, and then you just you push it off. Being the strong-minded, being the strong, powerful individual dwarf that you are, and you don't need no Naga.
Nice.
I love how everyone else there is just.
Is he going in? Norman kind of turns back to Pigeon.
I don't know. Something's happening here. I think Dogma is losing his mind. Well, faster than usual.
Grab him, pull him back out again.
Wait, hang on. We was going to have a scrap. Why are you bringing him out?
Sure. I grab Dogma and sort of shove him back to the door.
Okay.
Can I do that? Or is it
Yeah.
make a roll?
No, that's. Yeah, Dogma, you're still, these are still your friends. You know the effect that you have. But yeah, no, you still have control of your body. What guy comes up behind you just sort of takes hold of you and starts pulling you back.
I just.
Are you gonna say
I
anything to
feel any
Prongs
different.
or?
It's just like. Yeah, I'm gonna whistle to Prongs
Okay.
and with Prongs you can come back with me.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm gonna look at what guy and be like, not actually say anything, but give him that look where it's like I understand what you're doing, but obviously I still feel the way I am. He's not that bad. It's a nice Naga.
Yeah.
Norman kind of looks back to Shalandra and Pigeon. Says to Shalandra, "Stay here, dear. You don't really think you want to go fighting some sort of scary, snaky thing after the Kraken? Stay safe. We'll sort it out."
I don't think so in this state. Obviously I've
No.
got this if something goes wrong, but yes, maybe it's best. What's going on in there?
I'm just about to go see. If anything does go really wrong, run and hide behind the giant turtle. Me and Pigeon have got this. So, like, sort of, like an hand out
Yeah,
to the Pigeon.
Shalandra just sort of looks behind her at the dragon tail, and there's a little bit as she sort of turns back and looks at you. You can see a tiny fragment of fear in her eyes at this big ass fucking turtle. But yeah, it seems like she accepts. Okay, I'll keep safe.
What do you call the
What
turtle
guy
again?
I can't remember. Freya, I think. I think the dragon's called Freya. But yeah, the pigeon.
God, it's so loud.
I'm with you, Naraman. Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah, it's not Pike. It's definitely not Pike.
Vodka's just gonna slowly make his way to the slaves and try to free them.
Okay. Yeah, you start making your way over to the slaves. They don't really sort of watch you. It seems like they've just got their heads sort of hung down at this point, not really watching you. And yeah, as you get closer, there's definitely no like chains, rope, manacles, or anything. It seems like they're held in place. Yeah. Just sat there.
I walk up to him and slap him.
You slap the slave.
Yeah, with love.
How do you slap with love? Love slap. Yeah, head recoils and then just slowly returns back, facing down. You can see a slight sort of handprint on the face.
There's something wrong with these fellows. Help me get him out of here, so we can...
First, what was wrong with Dokma? Are you okay? Norman kind of like grabs Dokma's face and like starts like pulling at his cheeks. What's wrong with him?
I mean, I can't check, Naraman.
I think it's affecting this one too, and I'll like pick the moose up, turn it round, look at its face.
Stares blankly at you. Naraman, it's hard to really tell. You think you're maybe just... I don't know, maybe he saw something in the room that changed his mind.
Can I have a go?
Sure.
So if I see something in the moose that changes my mind.
I'm just going to turn at this point as well, face Freya, and just yell at it. Was it a he or she? I can't remember.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, it looks a kind of a sad moose. It's just been picked up off the floor, but that's about it, really. What were you saying? Sorry, Kraylin?
Was Freya a he or she?
You didn't ask.
It's a dragon turtle.
I'll just yell at it in general then. Freya, what's happening to them?
Doesn't actually let me just double check.
Anymore, right?
I
don't think
the nag is that bad.
I'll just check its languages.
Dogma dear, we were sent here to kill it, not to have tea with it.
As
the dog is not bad.
you shout at the to Freya, the turtle. Looks in your direction, but doesn't seem to. Kind of gives that awkward sort of head cock. Like, it's not a puppy, it's a turtle. Doesn't seem to have understood what you were saying.
I'm going to walk into the room again and see what guy's doing.
Okay. Step through.
It
seems like Wokgar is just sort of finished slapping the face of one of these slaves.
And he's now trying to manhandle one of them back to the room.
Okay. Give me a just give me a basic strength check.
Okay.
Just unskilled strength.
Yep. Unskilled strength. 15.
You are not able to move this person.
Damn.
They are, yeah. It seems like there's some considerable force that is sort of holding this person in place. Because they don't look strong. That's the strange thing. They don't look muscly or anything.
Why won't you move, you piece of trash? Move!
As you're doing that, in unison, they all say, "The lady protects." All sort of head bowed. And it's
what's the dwarf doing?
I think he's trying to assault some peasants again. It seems to be a strange fetish of his.
Perhaps we should check this door out to my left, or at least what looks like a door. Is that a door?
Where? There? Yeah, that looks like just similar to one of the other wooden doors that... well, they're sort of like... They're wooden doors, but they've got like metal strapping in them. Doesn't seem like there's like a padlock on it or anything.
I'm going to investigate the door and sort of just like quite try and quietly push it open to see if I can see anything through.
Okay, you go up to the door, push against it. It doesn't seem to be giving.
As, do we go in? Oh.
As you sort of start making your way towards the door, Whatgar, this is all happened very quickly. You see the pool in front of you just sort of shimmers ever so slightly. As 1 second, where's the token? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the detonator? Where's the detonator? As you see the head of the Naga jump up through the it jumps up through the stonework floor, but then the stonework floor just sort of vanishes. You see the head light up with this sort of like bright blue kind of crackling energy. I need you and who's that? Prongs. Can you make me dexterity saving throws, please?
God damn Prongs.
It seems like you've been caught surprised.
Is this a surprise round?
Yeah, this is a surprise round.
Come on.
In that case, I get to act.
Okay, yeah.
I'll just like to do something first, if I can. Just let me reread the shield thing.
Your shield mastery, yeah. Just do that.
Just let me recheck what
Yeah,
it
no, that's
does,
fine.
because I know it does something with this thing.
Let me just roll
Then while you're
some
doing that, Kronk
dices.
thingy?
Yeah, Kronk does a thing.
Shield Master. Use reaction to turn half damage dex saves into 0 damage.
Oh, yeah, and if you're not
You have to
incapacitated, you
succeed.
can. If it's only me, but it's not only me. Okay.
Yeah, it's not on you.
Okay. Yeah, I just take the damage, probably.
Okay, yeah, Whatgar, you've failed. Prongs, looks like you've saved. Whatgar, you take 29 lightning damage. And Prongs takes half of that. So,
That's
15. Yeah, 15.
pretty long. That's quite a
lightning
lot of damage.
Yeah. There's just the head just sort of arcs back and just shoots out this burst of like blackish, not blackish, sort of like bluish crackling energy out in front of you. Kronk, yep, surprise round. So what do you do?
I
And I'll
am
just get some
going
music
to
on.
rage,
Oh, would Lord. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
and then I am going to.
Oh, actually, before you move, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay.
And at this point, enough people have done this, so I can probably say what's happening. Oh dear. Yeah, similar to Dokma, you feel this sort of wave of energy sort of pass through and penetrate into your mind. You and Dokma currently have disadvantage on attack rolls against the Naga.
That's okay. I am going to dash to there, and because I'm raging, it's within 10 feet of me, so it takes Storm Fury damage.
Storm Fury!
Yeah.
So what's that?
As lightning arcs from above it.
Dex save. Okay. Makes the save, so is that half damage?
Yep.
Oh, that's not a lot of lightning damage, but that's fine.
There's 3 lightning damage. If
yeah,
there's
no,
that every
that's-
turn, that's free.
that's
It's all good.
good.
I'm happy with that.
That's all gravy. How much health have you got? That much. Cool. Right. Okay, yeah, so that's... Now let me just clear out the turn tracker first. Right, that's initiative on everybody else then, please.
Oh, Jay, could you do an add turn for Pigeon?
Yes, I will do.
Dankeschön.
And if you want to roll for initiative as well.
Oh, she just has it as 0. Or initiative? Just
Damn,
dexterity.
Dogma rolled like a boss.
Oh, poor woman. Oh, 17. Good on you, love.
Nice. Think for that one, and... Okay. Let me just...
Bitch rolled 17, really? Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, you remember last session when I said super powerful spellcaster?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do my old trick for those things. Right, so you want a token for Pigeon.
That's blue.
Time for Pigeon. And what was hers?
Thank you.
10 as well. Oh, you've already done it. Cool, right.
She got a 17.
Sake. Okay. Dogma.
Right. I'm gonna
Where's
use
the
my
turn already
bonus-
gone?
Oh, did I close it? There we go. My bad.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the Naga.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get out an arrow,
Oh,
off
just
to
mark her with a... Oh god,
dip
wrong
it
button.
into my blazing quiver,
Blazing quiver.
and I
There we
want to shoot twice.
Unfortunately at disadvantage, but go for it.
Mother
9
truck.
does not hit. 14 misses as well.
Oh, 10 is, so.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 10. Yep, unfortunately.
How
Both
long does
shots
this
miss.
effect work?
You don't know just at the moment. When we come around to your turn, you can try and work out.
And
But yeah, you pull back the blazing bros, the string, which ignites
Will it-
the whole arrow. You shoot it across, and it just disappears either side of
would
it.
it cost me any sort of my action to get on prongs? Like,
I'm not
Yes,
100.
it does,
Does it?
because there is a feat which allows you to do it as a free action.
So what do we know? What it is?
I don't know. No, I've never
Hold
really
on.
looked at Cavalier,
No,
but there is a
that's
feat which means
fine.
I think
Oh,
I think it's half your movement to mount.
Let's say that
Um,
then.
and
Let's
I-
keep it
yeah,
easy.
I think
Half
it's half
movement to
move.
jump on.
Yeah.
okay, well, I use
But
half
then
my
prongs
movement
has
to
what?
jump on.
50 feet movement. So
Yeah, I use half my movement to jump on prongs,
cool.
and then you might go.
Oh god, hold on. Yep. I'm just moving the stream view so things aren't in the way. Cool. So that's you done then.
Yes.
Beautiful. Nariman.
Nariman is going to turn back to Pigeon and say, "Stay behind cover the door. Use your bow. Stay safe, dear. Your life is important." And burst through the door.
Your life is more important, sir. Thank you.
Aw. Burst through the
Nariman,
door.
wisdom
and
saving
set a
throw, please.
throw.
Yep.
Come on.
Hey, yeah, you make the save. Again, you
Nice.
just there's this sort of pressing force into your mind, but you just shove it away. Say no.
No. No more voices.
So, what would you like to do?
I am going to... Shit, twin spells away for 2 different targets. I'm just going to throw a firebolt at it. That's all I can do.
Just a simple firebolt or fireball?
Yep. Fault. Sorry, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Kronk's quite close
No.
to that fireball. No, the firebolts with a 14 misses, I'm afraid.
No worries. That's me done.
Yep. Okay, White Knight. So what do you say, just stand back and take pot shots with
With the
longbow?
bow, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If she like stands there, is that like able to like peek through the door?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you just sort of be able to sort of...
But because I'm not cheating, I want her to be in cover. But she's peeking through the doorway. Is she going to make a saving throw by leaning in? Because she's basically entering the room then. Because the idea was I want her to stay in cover, but I don't want a metagame so she's like available to get a saving throw.
She gets
This is
five
every side.
points of. If it's a dexterity saving throw, she gets the 5 points from being in cover to the dexterity saving throw as well.
Yeah.
Or is it advantage? I can't remember one or the other, but she gets advantage on her
six.
armor class and on a
Yeah,
saving
it's
throw.
it's
Yeah.
5 points extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I mean,
she's-
like, I want her to like be in the doorway, but that
Give me,
means actually
another Arcana check.
Okay, do. Because I mean, like, I know what's going on, but I don't want a metagame,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I was like entering her to do it.
You know that there's obviously some sort of enchantment, but you think it's more based on the floor. So you think when something steps in that area, you think that's when the enchantment will take hold.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, so yeah, if she sort of pokes head around the corner, not stepping in, she'd probably be fine.
Okie dokie. Can I yell that really quick?
Yeah, should I say it's a free action? Just be like, don't stand there.
The floor is evil, don't touch it!
The floor is lava.
The floor is lava! It's an enchantment! That's it.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Yeah. So do you want me to roll, or do you want to roll for her?
Oh, I could do it easy enough.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do it.
1d20
She is technically
plus-
under your command.
Nice. Oh, she's got a 2 to hit with her longbow. Okay, proficiency bonus, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that hey, that's a good number.
But these are
Yeah,
not
17.
bad shooters.
Yeah, a 17 is a hit.
Let's roll 1d8. 1d8.
1! Sweet!
Oh dear!
Does she not have a damage bonus to that?
No, she's got 0.
It's just a D8. Oh man.
Yeah, it's just a D8 plus 0.
Cool.
Bless
One
her,
solitary
yeah.
piece of damage.
She has
Just
no dex.
She has no dexterity.
apparently not.
Oh, she's a elf, bloody elf.
It's plus 0.
Well,
It's a half
you
elf.
don't need dex.
Yeah.
Once you put your plate on, you don't get the bonus anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
to
her
armor,
turn up.
but you
Yeah,
do
that's
for
probably
everything
why.
else.
Yeah,
damn.
just pulls back the bowstring. Quick pot shot. Shoo, and just sort of singes past, cutting a very small fine groove along the body of the Naga, who just kind of just laughs it off. Just pitiful.
Pure pigeon.
Okay, and is that you just gonna leave her there to carry on taking pot shots? Cool.
Yeah, she got nothing else to do, really.
Okay, right. Let's see. Okay, Kronk, can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please?
I can.
Oh dear. The Naga almost sort of just bends down, sort of close to your face, and just whispers into your face, and you feel this charm effect overcome you. You feel like you have been personed. And she
man.
gives you the command to kill the dwarf.
Good stuff.
Yep. That's her action and her movement.
How long does that last for?
And
what's the
check,
rules
'cause I
behind it?
didn't put on that. I just put the very quick options. It does.
I'll look it up then. You carry on.
Okay, yeah, sure. If you want to
Dominate person.
if you want to do that, that's fine. Yeah, it's dominate person, which I think is a 6th level. But yeah, she does that on you, and is then going to.
Oh, I have advantage on that saving throw.
Do you?
Yes, because we're fighting it.
Right. Yep. Make another. So.
No, 15.
15.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah, so it's you make it because it's the same number, correct?
Cool.
Yes, so you have
Yes.
made a save. Balls. Okay, ignore that one then.
Still look it up just in case.
Yeah,
Martin,
that's-
if you
yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
What are you looking up now? Again, I can look it up for you so you don't...
The dominant person, just in case she does it again.
Oh, yeah, I've got it on the screen. It's alright.
Is it because you're fighting against her? Is that why you've got the
Yeah,
advantage?
if you or the creatures that are friends with you are fighting it, it's advantage on the saving.
Oh, I forgot to note that down. No worries. Cool. Right then. Yeah, that's. She is going to stay there, I think. And just shouts to the slaves around her. Kill them all. And at that point, the heads of the slaves just whip up in unison. But that's all that happens now. Dokma!
No, Wokka!
Wokka, sorry! I'm still doing that.
Vodka still doesn't perceive the slaves to be that dangerous. The size, what size is the Naga?
The Naga is a large. Currently, it's just the head is sort of sticking out of the water. You imagine that the majority of the body is sort of underneath. This is super loud in my ears.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I actually reduced it to like 5% already, but still fucking loud.
Quite like it.
Vodka is just gonna run up and decide to shield bash the bastard.
Shield bash!
The bitch.
I better get
Come
a
on,
page,
stop
'cause there's
double, triple clicking, you stupid mouse.
I just need a new mouse, man.
I need a new mouse. I actually have it coming. I ordered, but it should come with my motherboard, but it didn't. And they are going to ship it. It's a new gaming mouse, and I'm kind of too lazy to replace it right now. I have a shitty mouse at home, but
No worries. So, shield bash.
yes, shield bash. That's athletics.
You made your save, I believe, so you're not at disadvantage.
Yes. Yeah, you're not gonna succeed.
It
Oh,
wouldn't be a
God, yeah.
disadvantage
You're
anyway,
not
'cause it's
going
not an
to.
attack roll.
Oh, yeah, it's
It doesn't matter. It's like,
but yeah, that's,
I don't think you can beat me. No, I don't know.
I'm going to roll anyway.
Yes.
Oh god, that's a natural 20 as well, but the bonus... Fucking hell. Yeah, no, the bonus isn't enough there for...
Yep.
So yeah.
It could be Dex. It could be Dex if you're proficient in...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I was just asking.
But
Like,
that was amazing that I rolled a natural 20 as well.
yeah.
I've wasted
that's
it
good.
now! Can't
Now,
knock
what
it.
happened?
Anybody.
I sort of knocked it prone, but it's in the water. Is it swimming in the water? Or is it
Use
just
it
It
again.
seems to
stunned?
sort of be holding its place in the water. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's knocked prone. It's still sort of in the same place.
Okay.
Because it's
So I can
that's
figure
an
it out.
awkward situation to be prone
Yep.
and in the water.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's counted as prone at this moment.
Okay.
It's kind of just
I'm gonna
finish
hit
him.
I have advantage because it's the thing, right?
Cause
It's prone.
'Cause it's
prone,
prone.
yes, 24. So that is 12 damage. Nice.
And I'm gonna try to goad it. Yes. I will
Okay.
Goad it. Yes. Yes, I did. It needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Save.
Wait.
No, that's a
15.
fail.
No, it's 15. It should be 15. I'm sorry.
It should be a 15
Yes,
save.
15, I believe. Yeah, because I didn't change the.
For the strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a fail on that one. So what, it has a disadvantage unless it attacks you.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. And yeah, the damage. We'll take the 8 damage because it was the first one you rolled. So yep, that's fine.
Yeah. It's
Bash in the face.
so I have special space on an accent. It's not really good.
Yeah.
It's 8 damage extra. Plus, I have another attack which I'm going to be using. It's a
Fuck
25.
me, you guys. There are lower numbers, you know. They exist. Cool. Yeah, just swing with another bite down into the
Yeah,
into the flesh.
I'm gonna try to heal myself with some second wind action. Come on, give me some
Nice, 15.
HP. Good.
Ooh.
No, I can't. I'm lying. I can't.
Can you not?
No, because I
Used your bonus action to shove.
Yep.
But I will be using my action surge, so I'll be using action surge bonus action,
Okay.
which gives me a plus 15. So, and I'm gonna bash it twice again.
You gonna shield bash it? It's already prone. Oh, you
No,
bash as in
not
hit.
bash,
Yeah.
just bash it.
Yet 17 is a hit on that one. That's fucking 15 damage. Yep.
And once more. So 16.
16 is a hit as well.
Excellent. That's 13.
Yep. Cool.
I think I did. That's my turn.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I did.
Just go.
I
buck-
used all
buck
of the
wild.
actions.
You
all
just
of
went
the actions
buck
were
wild
used.
on this thing. You don't want to move at all, do you?
Me, I do.
moved-
Sorry, I meant Watgar. You're
no, I
staying there.
moved there. I don't have
Cool.
no move.
Gronk.
Stay on your ass, Snaky. And I'm going to come around here and I'm going to grapple him.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
27.
my god.
It can't beat 27. So
No, yeah,
I am
true.
going to grapple him.
Okay. Grappled.
And then I am going to stab him with my horns. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll stab him with my horns.
Horn stab.
Seeing a snake prone while this great big minotaur monstrosity holds it.
18 to hit, causing 8 damage, and then a dexterity 13 saving throw, which I
yes,
can't
so
make
the-
because it's prone, taking 6 damage.
Cool. Right, so that's 8 for the first one. And then 6 lightning damage. Cool. Yep. Yep. Awesome. You stab
Okay.
into it and the lightning energy sort of crackles around it and you can sort of writhe about as the lightning sort of ripples through its body. Is that you done then?
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay. The at this point the slaves that were stood around you just completely surround you, Watgar and Krog at this point. Let me just make sure they move. Because I don't think they've got a lot of move. Oh no, they do have 30 feet. One there. One there. And 1, 2, 3. I'll put that one around there.
Should a slave have gotten an attack of opportunity when I moved?
They apparently weren't acting at that point. It seemed like they weren't almost activated until the Naga told them what to do.
I moved after. The Naga had higher.
Apparently they forgot about that.
Boom.
Yeah, these are slaves. They don't have a brilliant attack bonus, but they're gonna fucking try anyway. No, that's a 16. Second one, because I don't think they've got multi-attacker, do they? No, they don't. So that's 1 miss. No, that's 6 on you, Kronk. 17.
Yeah. Pretty much
have 18.
everything hits me.
Oh yeah, the 17 hits.
I have 18. So no.
Yeah, you're fine. It's just 2 attacks on you, Kronk, and that's the same one again, 17. So what's their damage? It's not a lot, but oh god, Jesus, these things are terrible.
So the damn thing is now crippled, right?
That's six bludgeoning damage from the two.
Thanking you.
2 of the things, which you probably decreased down to 2 because of rage.
Good point.
So basically, yeah, the damn thing can't move. That's what gravity.
It can't. No, it can't move. It can't stand up. It's just permanently prone now, unless it can break out.
Yep.
And this
Which
one
means it has to take an action to break out.
And this one is
Which
going
is
to try
actually
and
good thing.
round up as well. 10, 15, 20, 30, and then it's going to dash around to see these people that are firing from a distance. 15, 20, 30. Cool. So yeah, that's another 2 from the other 2 behind you, Watgar.
Don't forget they have advantage.
Yeah, they do. Don't think that's going to help him, but we'll see. Nope. That's the first one. Oh god, that was so close to a 20. Nope. Nope. Yep. Oh, that one was advantage. Nope, didn't help it. These things just, these slaves just run up to you, just pounding on your armor, just having no effect. They're hitting you, because there's so many of them, just not having any effect at all at this point.
So they're just sort of scraping at my...
Yeah, you're just hearing dang, dang, dang as they hit against your armor. Prongs!
Seeing Waka in deep, deep doo-doo. Prongs
He's
is
surrounded.
gonna run full speed with me on his back and charge around this guy.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I need to put them around. Alright, hang on. And so yeah,
It's fine. They're in the same space. It's all right. Charging round. Yep, that's a hit.
And it's you have to make a DC 15 or go prone.
Doesn't matter, cause you killed it. You you whisper something to Prongs. Head goes down and just plows straight through, and the slave just mid punch just crumples to the floor in a bloody mess. I'll delete that for now. Yeah, no need to make a save because it's dead. Would Prongs like to do anything else?
Oi, stop killing the slaves!
Good point.
What goes develops a conscience? Quick, mark it on the calendar.
I never killed anybody, I just punched it down.
I'm
Yeah.
literally
Well,
going to move back.
That's alright. Prongs didn't kill anybody.
neutralized the threat.
10
Prongs didn't
feet.
kill anybody. You can make them unconscious.
Sorry, Dogma, can't really hear you.
Oh, sorry, I've just moved back 10 feet. Oh,
Okay.
I've got like 10 feet left. I'm like, that's funny.
One of them would get no, it wouldn't actually. No, there wouldn't be an attack opportunity. Ignore me. Okay, so that's Prongs done then.
Yes.
Cool. Graylan!
So I'm still kind of standing outside at this point. I haven't noticed what's going on, but I do hear the commotion out inside.
Yep, you also would have heard at this point Nariman saying, to the white, to the pigeon, don't stand in this space. You think that now with that knowledge you can probably try and jump over it. It's not a massive jump, but to basically try and avoid this effect which is going on.
Oh, I'm gonna have to run it either way. So I don't know how to avoid it, but I'll just run it.
All you need to do is you just I think 10 feet, and then you can make a long jump over it, which would be easy for you because it's not a massive space. So yeah, if you move back 10 feet, or enough to give you 10 feet run up, and then
Right.
and then you could just then spend the rest of your move at 20 feet.
Okay. 10, 15, 20. So
And the space,
I'm just gonna leap over
the
it.
space so we're aware is basic. Oh god, no, that's the wrong shape. Yeah, from there you make it. It's basically the space in the door. But yeah,
So I'm just gonna quickly look around the room and just.
chaos.
Goddess.
Chaos meets you.
Prongs
Not
is just
again.
covered antlers in blood.
So I'm still tired from the previous fight. My energy's pretty sapped.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna call upon whatever I can at this point. Caradwyn, Moon Goddess, Great Mother and Grain Goddess, you've helped me once today. Once again, I need to call on you, but please come to my aid. I'm just going to cast Moonbeam, but I'm only going to be able to cast it as a standard level, second level spell.
Just your basic Moonbeam.
It's a pretty good spell.
Smack dab right in her face.
Okay. What's the save on that?
Let's see. Really, actually should get these put in.
I think it's
15, I think. It was last
15
time.
or 16. Probably.
15, yeah.
And was it a dex save? I can't remember. Or was it wisdom?
No, it has to be Dex.
Constitution.
Yeah,
Constitution.
That's also an option.
Has to be this. Oh, it could be that as well. Was it 15?
I correct myself.
That's that makes it with a 17. So it makes a save.
Okay.
So is that half damage or just no effect?
Yep. Half damage. Let me just bring this up here.
Okay. Oh dear, 9 damage. It isn't a lot, but it's damage nonetheless.
And it's continuous effect, I believe.
Yeah, I'm still weak.
There we go. Yeah. Half damage. Oh, shape changer with disadvantage. Never mind. Okay. Is that you done then, or would you like to move or bonus for anything?
No, I can't really do much. I'm still weak at this point, so even just getting in here and casting this is taking a good bit out of me.
Yeah, no worries. Dokma.
Seeing this creature next to me, I'm up to drop my bow and pull out my rapier.
Rapier!
And jump off and swing wildly at this guy next to me.
Okay.
It's going ham. It's going
super
ham.
wildly.
Okay, I just
Uh,
It's dead. Probably.
Yeah, super dead. Just super easily, just straight through the throat of the of this slave. Super easy, just bleeds out. Well,
Leave the slaves alone already.
blood is squirting out of this thing like a Capri Sun. Anything else?
would it be like half movement getting off, or as I said, like, or is it just
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's both.
That leaves me like, okay, leaves me 15.
You could move up there and hit one of the other slaves if you want to take
No,
on
I don't
another
think-
slave.
No, I can't. I'm gonna move to there.
Does he have another attack?
No, I don't. Not now. Oh, you two.
I'm asking Jay if he died in the first attack or did
Did it die in the first attack?
Oh yeah, the first one died.
All right. So I
Yeah.
so I have a secondary attack. That's fine. I'm
Obviously,
not
you're not close
butcher.
to do anything with it now.
gonna. I'm not gonna.
So that was kind of a moot point, really. You wouldn't have been able to use it anyway. Naramen.
Seeing Dokma just trample and stab under the sleeve, Lariman just yells across, Dokma, you kill one more of those, now throwing a meteor at you and prongs right up your ass! Stop it! And Lariman's gonna throw a
Dokma,
fireball.
make a charisma saving throw. So you get a stern telling off from Naraman. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the Naga with disadvantage because it's a ranged spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
Bolt. Firebolt.
Yep.
I keep saying, it's my accent, I'm saying firebolt.
Oh,
Nine.
sorry.
But it's
Yeah.
like the
9
sorry.
misses as well. You conjure this swirling
Oh,
ball of
hang on,
fire.
I could crit fail. I only had one roll for some reason.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't, okay. Just
No.
in case.
Even the 12 just goes wide.
Yep. Nam.
It
No.
doesn't even get there. It lands just in the first pool. And
I'm too annoyed at Document. It's like, it's like right in the throat of him instead. Yeah, that's me done.
okay. Just gonna stay there. Is Pigeon gonna stay and make
I
shots?
imagine like Nariman sort of casting, concentrating on the spell, and so the dogman just kills another slave, and it's like Nariman just looks away from his spell, and just like the spell just goes.
Yeah, just it fizzles. Like, fuck.
Damn it!
And yeah, Pigeon's gonna stay there in the doorway.
Just make another couple of pot shots.
+2.
I'm a monster. 17 is a hit.
Yay! 1d8. Come on. You can do it, love.
It's another 1.
No, isn't it
Better than a 1.
It's a 4. Cool.
Oh, it's a
Eight
range
to
attack.
six.
Thank you, Dogma.
Still not Dogma.
Dogma.
Everyone's doing it now. The names are too similar.
It's infectious.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not a hit.
Oh dear, yeah, no. So
Thank you.
By
I
the
forgot
end of the
about that.
stream, everyone's Dogma.
Everyone's Dogma.
everyone is Dogma.
Yeah. It's the height there.
Yeah.
They
Oh
say.
dear. Okay. He's going to try and break free of your grapple
Go for
there.
it. That's 21.
Come on. That's a safe thing. No, can't get out of that. It can still make attacks, can it? It's just at disadvantage.
No, because it just uses its
That's it.
action.
It just uses its
Oh,
action.
of course, yeah.
Unless, of course, it has a bonus action that can do something.
If it's got any bonus actions that can do anything interesting, use them.
Nope. Okay. God damn it. You've countered my powerful spellcaster.
That's the plan.
Waka. Would you like to do
Yeah,
that?
what guy just gonna continue hitting the damn thing? Because that's the easiest thing to
Not
do.
even these juicy, supple slaves beside you?
Do I have it? I have advantage.
Yeah, you've got advantage. Because it's grappled.
You've got advantage
and
twice. Once because
yeah.
it's prone and once because you're flanking.
24
that's
is
why
a hit.
I want. Do I have advantage? Yeah, it's a
Yeah, you
advantage.
do.
I'm stupid even
Okay.
asking.
That's
17
8
hits?
piercing. Yep,
I have
that's
advantage.
yeah, 24 definitely hits this thing. As your first hit goes in, Mercy's bite starts to glow red.
Ooh, nice. Then I get.
So yeah, your second attack also hits. So
then I'm
that's-
gonna use Mercy's Bite, the other effect. It's a 14
Ooh.
damage.
Yep, cool.
I hear a vibration. Sorry, my phone's going off somewhere.
Cool, yeah.
I gotta
Actually,
take this.
I rolled worse, but it doesn't matter. It's still a 14.
Yeah, definitely, that's still good.
That's yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with where I am right now.
Yeah, your axe is now starting to, well, it's a pit wall pick, is just starting to glow red. The blood that's the black.
Actually, no. I will use my bonus action.
Okay.
I'll shove 21 for the guy on my left. This one.
I'm gonna make a save, but
Can I
Yeah.
ask a question as well? Has the
Yeah.
Kraken or this thing just recently made its move?
it's not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
moved at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sorry. Yes, it
have
did.
a
Yes.
turn,
Yeah.
it
No,
did
you
have
are correct. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the moonbeam. Con save fails that one, so full damage. 13. Nice. Cool. Okay. Yep. No, I will try. I will remember that next time. I promise.
I'm just gonna shove him back.
Yeah. So what's that? 21. Yeah. I don't feel good about it, but yeah. You not. Do you want to like knock him back or just prone
I'm
him?
knocking back. I'm gonna knock him back from away
Is it
from me.
5 or 10 feet?
Just let me check. Like 10
It's
seconds.
5.
Yep.
5, right?
Cool.
Mm.
Awesome. You just shove this slave, just
Yeah.
wobbles backwards. Is that you done then?
Yeah, that's me then.
Beans. Gronk.
Time to die, Snakey! And I'm just going
Yep.
to stab him twice with my horns and strike.
Whoa!
19.
Fucking hell.
26.
Gronk, how would you like to do
Sorry,
this?
38.
Gronk, how would you like to do this?
I'm going to go, time to die, Snakey! I'm going to squeeze so hard that the human head pops off and goes bouncing across the floor. And as it's doing so, a bolt of lightning shoots from the sky and incinerates it into ash.
Okay. Yeah. You just crush the body. The head pops off, and it's just a pile of ash scattered around the place. And yeah, you've obviously still got the body in your arms.
I'll just flail out my bonus action and knock one of these little peons back.
Yeah. Easy enough. Poof. It's not back of this. Not back. That's fine. Yeah. As the Naga dies, those of you that were feeling the effects of this charm that it had, you feel this effect fade. And the slaves, the ones that are around you, they're kind of, there's like this glaze which just sort of lifts up over their face, and they realise like where they are. And they're all very, very scared, very afraid. And they just start backing up from this now sort of slightly sort of writhing body of the snake as just the death spasms take it. The other ones sort of just back away from you.
Kronk's gonna grab the body and just like pull it out of the water and throw it all over the floor, and then just hit it a few times as it's coming up.
So as the whole thing's going on and the slaves are like reacting to this horrific scene, Norman's just gonna start yelling, "Everyone, you are free now. Panic not. You are no longer in danger. The baddie is dead. You are freed."
Oh, thank God! How do we get out of here?
What about vampire?
We're not quite sure.
Vampire?
yet.
What
We're
vampire?
working on it. Now, don't worry. Don't listen to him. He's a bit.
What's going on?
It's fine. Calm down, dear. Do you have? Are you thirsty? Would anyone like anything to eat, drink, food? Are you okay?
They a few of them kind of just give themselves a bit of a look over and say, yeah, they could probably do with something of food and drink.
Norman kind of looks to
A few of them are just kind of,
berries.
a few of them are just kind of, rubbing the backs of their heads. Seems like just sort of recovering, after they almost look like they're hungover.
Yeah.
They're kind of, oh God, sitting themselves against each other. A few of them look over and see a bloody smear along the floor, which looks like at some point it maybe was a person. And then the one that is just Capri Sunning blood, just. And they just start to lose their freak out at this point. It's like, oh, what's going on? It seems like they don't know what's happened. It seems like there's just a memory break between whatever that happened and since the effect on them has worn off.
Dogma's still seeing Prongs in like this rage of charging people down. He's gonna go calm Prongs down so he doesn't start charging them again.
Yeah, Prongs is a little bit as just trying to sort of shove this effect from his mind.
I'm going to be completely
looks at
ignoring
you a little bit sad, Dogma. As some of its hair is still staticky a little bit.
I just gotta wander up in response to Narman as well, and just as I'm casting Goodberry, just say to him, "Well, this is the least we could do. You just killed their friends." Cast them and then just hand them out to each of the fellas and take some of these. Calm your nerves.
And some of them are still just sort of like sobbing over this like just mutilated body on the floor, and a few of them take the berries and say, we'll hold on to them once these have gotten back to themselves a little bit. And they look like you've seen the effects of Goodberry. They seem to be sort of bolstered slightly in their vitality, so to speak. What's everyone else doing? The body of the Kraken, now you sort of pulled it up, is just sort of spurting out this sort of blackish purple. Did I say Kraken?
You did.
Fuck me. The Naga is just sort of blood is sort of pouring out and then seeping into the water, and sort of covering it with a little bit of a layer of purple blood.
I've lost interest in the corpse, which is just like heaps on the side of the pool, and Kronk's like kneeling by the pool, like shooing the black stuff out the way on the water, peering down into the water. Wonder what's down there.
I was just about to ask you to go look.
Okay.
Did you go look?
Pool looks about 40 feet deep down to the bottom. And give me a perception check as well.
I do have a button for that. That's cool.
Cool.
Hey.
At the bottom, you can see there looks like there's a tunnel, which, if I just draw it, it looks like there's a tunnel sort of here, connecting these two. Well, it looks like there's a tunnel going this direction. You can maybe surmise that there's a tunnel which links those two together.
I'll go look.
But you can't see anything at the bottom.
Plop.
Before we go anywhere,
as you say this, you just
Plop.
displacing water everywhere.
Alright.
What were you saying, Doctor?
Would anyone be interested in making a bit of money? Like I said before, I've come across ways to.
I should not have given you that fucking book. I'm gonna harvest everything.
Well, apparently the poison glands for Nagas go for a pretty penny these days, but.
This is a spirit Naga, if that makes any difference to things you can get
Yes,
from.
it does.
Okay.
During that conversation, he's like saying it loud.
Which bit is the poisonous bit? Is it the head or is it the tail or something?
Oh, there's a thing, yeah. They would be in the head where the bite is.
If you haven't noticed, the head was struck by lightning.
You turn around to look for the head and notice just a small pile of black ashes.
So the head's gone.
Mother truck.
Give me a perception check as well, actually, Docma.
Give you a perception check as well, okay. Where is it? I should really have the shortcut.
You notice a very faint sort of glistening from inside, like the pile of ashes. A very faint, almost just like a very dull sort of sheen. Looks like there's something metal coloured in there.
I'll go over and investigate.
See, before he walks over, Naraman's already walked up behind him. Since I'm next to him, he doesn't know. Do I get advantage if I try to punch him? Like, I'm actually going to try and hurt him. Is that the one?
Sure. I mean, I assume you're not.
strength?
Are you wanting to hurt him, or are you just?
Oh yeah, I'm going to hurt him.
All right, sure.
I'm
Yeah.
just Naraman up.
Make an attack roll then. Just a basic strength check, with proficiency.
Oh, plus 2 then.
Yeah, because
Plus
everyone's
3 rather.
proficient
18.
with their fists.
The 18
Actually,
hit
no,
them
nobody
with
is
proficiency.
proficient.
I thought they
Everyone's
were.
proficient.
Everyone's proficient with unarmed strikes.
Not.
aren't they?
Only monkey's proficient.
No. Walgar, look it up. 5e. Everyone's proficient with unarmed attacks.
Okay.
But monks do better with their unarmed strikes.
Yeah, they get d4 damage rather than 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's 1 plus your strength, which
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know if that's anything.
Oh,
for
it's
you.
-1 strength.
Oh, it's my. You deal no damage. You just.
Yep.
Dockman, you feel just a slight sort of breeze pass over your back.
I can imagine it's still like a...
Oh god, I thought you had a 0. I didn't realise it was a -1.
No, I've got a -1 to
Oh
strength.
no.
I think
Just like-
technically it is just a fixed 1 damage.
Oh, is it just
regardless,
fair
but
enough?
still.
Yeah, so you suffer 1 point of bludgeoning damage as something just sort of drops on your back. Maybe it was like a pebble that like fell from the ceiling or something. But you're digging around in the pile. You start searching around and you come across three pieces of some sort of metal. One of them is kind of melted beyond the point of recognition. It looks some sort of was at one point shiny metal, but now is kind of sort of dulled and is kind of melted into shape. Looks like it was maybe some sort of necklace or something. You find a second one, slightly smaller than that, but very much in the same state. But you find another one which is sort of like the same size, but doesn't seem to look like it has taken as much damage.
Yep.
And there is basically an earring which is worth, let me think, 200 gold. You wager the other things that it had on it were probably more expensive, but whatever, the lightning has just surged through this. And probably, I mean, you can take them if you want, but there wouldn't
I'm
be
gonna take them.
Alright,
and
okay.
I'm just gonna use mend on them to see if it does anything.
Not at this point, no. It's not so much that they're broken apart; it's their just shape is just
Warped and
warped
destroyed.
and bent down. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to take them, there is another. You imagine that one of the smaller pieces was another earring. And that's worth about 50 gold at this point. The other piece is probably worth about 50 gold as well.
Okay.
So yeah, but they're more or less just like piles of just like molten metal that's solidified. Would anybody else like to do anything on the surface, or should we see what Kronk finds?
What else is around the room in here?
What else is around the room? Not too much. You see, you see that there's the door behind the door behind you, the door in front of you, and that's about it, really.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up to one of these guys and be, do you know where you
there
are?
There is actually, Naraman, there is a contact stone. Which, do you remember what they were?
No.
Basically, there are contact stones scattered around the Doomvault, which are basically used as almost kind of like, for want of a better term, telephones.
Oh yeah, I could call you woman.
So you could call Sarana if you wanted to try and make contact with her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wander over to that stone.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like a glyph on the wall, and there's like a circle. There's almost like a sphere of like empty space which is carved into it, and this sort of floating, spinning white stone, similar to the glyph key that you've seen, but like without any markings on it or anything. It's just kind of sort of floating gently in space.
Nice.
Let me just double check something, but yeah, I think they're just. Oh god, no, that's too far back. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So you can contact Serana if you would like to.
I'd love to. I'll hold up my hands, try to money, like, oh, Serana, Serana, like shitting on.
Hello?
Serana?
Nariman? Is that you,
Hello.
Nariman?
Hello, Serana. Yes, we found one of these contact stones you told us about.
Ah, brilliant, yes. Some of the, they're scattered around the place. How many do you have so far?
What, contact stones?
No,
This is the first.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the glyph keys.
Oh, no, sorry, no, the contact stones. No.
I see. I trust everything is going well. Is there anything I can do to help at all?
This is more sort of to figure out how these things work and to give you an update that we're all still alive. We're all
Get
well.
us out of here!
Hold
Listen to that one.
Hold on 1 second. And it seems like I'm just going to use telephone terms now at this point. The line just sort of goes quiet for a little bit, and then it comes back. Yes, it seems like I can tap into the energies of the contact zones and work out where you are. It appears you're in the pools of devotion area. Are you not? You must have met the Naga there. I assume you've dealt with her.
Yes, she was handled. She's dead now. We've a few. It sort of gets a bit quieter at this point, and whispers into the thing. We've procured a couple. I say procured. We rescued a couple slaves, and we're not quite sure what to do with them here at this stage.
And if you can send them through one of the black gates, that'll probably be the best thing to do. And I'll be able to make sure they're they're well looked after and send them where they need to be.
So we could just go back to the prisons and use the black gate to get people sent back to you.
Yes, or if there are any other black gates around you, to save you having to. All of the gates should be able to take you back there. Take you back to the gatehouse where I am.
Also, while I have you,
think.
I don't want to keep you for very much longer. Do you know anything of a man named Isem?
Isem?
He's a vampire.
Yes, I think he was. Yes, he was a vampire in one of the. In fact, I think it would have probably been close to where I sent you in originally. Did he say anything to you?
He tried to strike a deal with us, and it wasn't to know if you knew if he was worth trusting.
He's certainly worth trusting. He's been captive in the Doomvault for quite some time now. I mean, yes, he's a vampire, but the suffering of such a creature against its will here.
So
I'm sure he might be able to offer you some help.
Serana hears like a very loud clap noise and a sigh, like. See, no one would believe me, but there we go. Thank you, dear. That's one of the main things. I think that's really everything. We shall. If you could go to where the Black Gate would send people, you should expect a hand. Looks around and counts about 5 slaves. They're a bit worse for wear, bless them, and a lady high elf too, name of Serana. No, you're Serana.
Yes, that's me.
Shalendra.
I'm not aware of this name, but I'll look after her and see if I can figure out anything from her. Make sure that she's kept safe. I'm just going to read the entrance and the Black Gate thing. Just because
if they can get sent back, awesome. But if not, don't worry about it. You can retcon that.
I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah.
Hearing this conversation, she goes, well, don't forget to tell her about the Is it Freya? The dragon
yes,
turtle?
the dragon turtle. Yes, we found a dragon turtle named Freya.
Oh, very good. If you can let that beast free as well.
Yes, that's right. He wants free as well.
Memory serves, he was kept there in one of the pools. I believe some of the magic in some of those pools in that area is. It's kind of a long cumulative effect. The longer a creature stays in there, then the closer it becomes to being loyal to the Red Wizards of the Vault. So
oh my god, that is bloody disgusting.
It's horrendous that they've managed to wrangle these. I mean, let's face it, they're beautiful creatures, but they don't need to be penned in.
No. Right, we should expect that one as well. I don't really know where it's going to appear, but you might want to clear the area. It's quite a lot.
Yes, I'll make sure. I'll make sure I can. I'll do what I can at this end. You're doing very well. Keep up the good work. You say you've taken on the Naga there.
Yes, the Naga is defeated.
I believe she has a glyph key with quite a few zone attunements on it. If she has it hidden, I don't know if she has it on her person or somewhere, but she has a glyph key which would probably be quite useful for you.
Right, we should have a look.
is Kronk.
Yes, Kronk would dove into the water.
Turn around, and yeah, you remember hearing just a sploosh as he disappeared down into there. Is there anything else you'd like to say to Serana?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Yeah, she just gives you, like, a farewell just to make sure that wishes you safe and everything.
Bye, kisses.
Grunk, you easily managing to breathe under the water, manage to get your way down to the bottom of the pool. It's pretty much circular as you go along, and when you get to the bottom, there is a tunnel, and you can see a kind of a metal-looking chest, which looks like it's you can't see a lock on it or anything, but it is very much sort of closed. There's like leather straps kind of holding the lid closed. It's not super big. You could probably fit it under your arm.
I'll just pull it open.
Yeah. Are you doing it under the water?
Yeah, I've been down here ages. I may as well be doing something.
Yeah, fair. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to look at it yourself or take it and show the guests, but show that everyone else first.
Yep.
But yeah, so you open it up. There are yeah, it's unlocked. That's easy enough. There are 5 tourmaline jewels, which are 100 gold.
Wow. Tourmaline.
Tourmaline. I don't know what colour they are. I want to say like
That's
blue,
like it.
bluish green.
Tourmaline times 5, 100 GP each, yeah?
Yeah.
100 GP each. Yep.
There is what looks like a suit of chainmail, sort of bundled up, wrapped together again, like leather straps, kind of keeping it together. You get the sense that there's something. I mean, you don't know much about magic, but there's something different to this chainmail.
Okie dokie.
And there is also a long, round ivory case, kind of like a poster tube.
Do I recognise anything about it? Is it a map case, or what is it?
Give me a perception check. No, sorry, an investigation check. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Well, basically, it's a pretty gem.
Yeah. Pretty.
This one.
Various colours.
It's so pretty.
Investigation.
Yeah, it's an investigation. It's definitely not a map scroll or anything, which you're quite fond of. You know them well enough.
Familiar with.
Familiar, that's the word. But what it actually is, you're not entirely sure.
Okay.
Something that probably holds papers of some sort, but
Maybe not underwater.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to open it.
It's not that stupid.
If I don't know where it is, it's getting tucked in my belt. Anything else?
And that is it at the moment. That's all you find.
Anything else down here? I'm going to crawl through the tunnel or walk through the tunnel or whatever the tunnel is.
Yeah, you saw through, and the other side is very similar. It's just a barren, empty pool.
Cool. Does the chainmail look as if it'll fit?
At the moment, no. It doesn't look like it will fit you. But there is something about it. There is definitely
Do you even want
something.
it?
It's not heavy armor.
Still.
Did you say that you've swum through the tunnel?
Yes.
I'm just going to be over at the other side of the pool where you initially jumped over, just kind of looking and go, Krog!
As you sort of staring down, you just see sort of his head sort of poke out the other side. Just sort of look around. Probably can't hear you at that point because sound doesn't travel that well.
Yeah,
down.
I've already got my head in the water, so it's more like.
Pop out and jump up where it's dry and shake messily, scattering water all over the moose.
Yep, Kronk out of the water. So very much wet dog smell.
Kronk appears and Arvin. Kronk, did you find one of those glyph keys down there? I was just on the stone, as it were, to Serana.
And I'll hold the ivory case towards Nariman. This could be it. It's not a map case.
Righto. Weird looking.
Being someone of magical knowledge, this is a scroll holder, for want of a better word. You know that they are used to hold scrolls, specifically spell scrolls.
May not be the glyph key, but it certainly has something of interest. Can I pop it off?
Yep. It's just a simple sort of pop lid, and inside there are seven spell scrolls. Which it's easy enough, sort of like as you sort of handle them and check each one individually. It seems like there's it tells you basically what they are. There are 2 detect magic.
2 detect magic.
2 identify.
To identify.
2 lesser restoration.
2 lesser resto.
And 1 of remove curse.
Would remove curse. Awesome.
Swish and flick.
So what's all that paper do? Is it valuable? Can we sell it?
To
can
you,
more
it
likely
looks
say
kind
it.
of like small maps, but
Well, Kronk, dear, you know how I threw that big fireball out with my stick and sort of the whole
That
like,
was awesome.
imagine that you can do the same sort of thing, but with these papers. But they'll.
Can I have one?
No, it's more like for those magically inclined. I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to. You have to be able to read them.
Well. But you keep them, boss. You keep them.
I forget how it works for sorcerers, but I don't have a way like to scribe these down, do I?
no, it's wizards that can
Wizards.
copy spells, yeah.
Oh, and Narman only had it before with the book because it had like that extra booky thing.
Yeah,
So
It
if
was,
you
yeah,
can cast a
full
spell and it's gone, right?
yeah, once the spell is cast using the scroll, it's gone.
Nice. I shall put them back in the tube and pop, and I'll put it in the belt.
Hey, Nalman, what does the what's the curse magic like? What does it feel like?
Curse?
Aye,
What do you mean, dear? Curse magic?
aye. I remember you said I was feeling a bit weak and strange.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you? You felt it. Yeah, what was it again? I'll look over, like, touch his face, pull on his beard a bit, and see, like, I can imagine.
Yeah, there's still some sort of effect governing Watgar at this point, which the axe has now sort of faded back to its sort of black iron texture.
Does it feel like Watgar is cursed in some way?
It feels like there is some form of curse. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
You're becoming a sorcerer. You've had sort of a bit more Arcana knowledge about you than you had before. It's at this point unsure whether the scroll of remove curse would remove the particular curse on or effect that's on Watgar.
And Watgar, I'd say there's perhaps a 50-50 chance this scroll will work. There's only one of them, so it's up to you if you want me to give it a shot.
It's not that bad yet. I'll say we save it till maybe we find the one who cursed me. I say a swift chop to the neck is a much better curse removal.
Well, if we're here for longer, you're not going to find the person here, surely.
Well, you never know. The way usually things work out. Somehow, strangely, we find everything at the same place.
Fancy.
It does seem sort of work that way, doesn't it? Actually, you know what? I would very much like to insist that I try this now, as opposed to when you're on death's door and it fails and we're fucked. I'd rather, because if we have a way to get back to town, if we send these good folks home, or rather a place where they're safe and go home, then go home. Then we could. Whenever it does get that bad, we can bring her back to town and help you. But for now, I'd very much like to give it a shot.
Perhaps while you cast that, I can also try to dispel magic.
That could work too. If you could give yours a go first, you cast yours from mine, correct? This is more of a limited one chance thing I've got.
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of wander over and touch him inappropriately on the top of the head.
Think of it in the mouth.
Do you want to do it as a ritual, so you don't have to use the spell slot?
Oh no, I'll go ahead and use the spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, use ritual. We have to rest anyway, because we have to get a long rest in. This is not.
The spell slot would be alright.
Yeah. So you cast the dispel magic. Doesn't seem to have an effect. Well, Watgar, you don't feel any different.
So, do I look different?
Looks the same as he did
Watgar,
before.
you look like you've grew 2 inches taller.
Maybe
No, I was already too tall for a dwarf. No, I'll keep listening to those stupid things like, what's the weather up there? Bloody hell.
While this has been going on, Kronk's been sort of fiddling with some little shiny things in his hand, and he's now going to go, right, there's one for you, boss, and one for you, Whatty, and one for you, Elfie, and one for me, and blue guy. Here you are, one for you. Sorry, miss, this one's mine. I don't know you.
What's this?
You've all been given a tourmaline.
Oh, nice.
It's a 200 gold one, right?
100 gold, yeah.
100 gold, yeah.
Oh, 100. Okay, good.
Well, what guy?
Good.
Shall we give this a shot then?
Let me just write it down. One quantity, and it's 100 gold.
I'm gonna give mine to Norman again.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
Thank you, dear. I'll be sure to buy something nice when we get back to town.
I have no need for these jewels.
Yeah, we could buy lots of books for
But
them.
didn't you say something about books?
Yes, but I don't want to be carrying around random stuff.
Oh dear, don't
Up to
worry.
you, friend. Up to you.
We'll get you sorted. What god, dear? Sit down. Let's get this show on the road. Normal.
Vodka doesn't just sit down. Vodka lies down because he doesn't trust Norm.
Right, I'm
He
just looking at
suspects he's
spell
going to end up
scroll.
badly.
Can you normally cast remove curse? Is it on your spells?
Oh.
Your spell list. I will look it up because I'm on their pages.
Ah.
For you, you are a sorcerer. I imagine so, but I just want to check.
Oh, I
Otherwise it
do
is
not.
anything. Do you not?
I would
I don't
suspect
think I
not,
can.
yeah.
Third
Also, as a
level.
class.
No, it's not on there.
Oh.
So,
I'm
if
not
you'd
able
like to cast it.
Oh. Am I able to?
No, it's not on your not on your spell sheet, unfortunately. Spell list, sorry.
Okay.
You must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. The DC is 13. So, wisdom, is it for you?
Charisma.
Charisma. So, make a charisma check.
So 1d20 plus 4 then, because my charisma's plus 4.
Yes, ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Right, 2020 plus 4. Come on! Oh, I don't even have... Fuck. Am I aware of this? That I need, like, to have a chance to do it wrong?
Yeah,
I'd be like, I'm just gonna do
you know
this.
enough. You know enough about sort of spell scrolls that you know.
You know
if-
enough to know that what you're looking at is not familiar to you.
Yeah.
Fine. What god dear, how about we give this a go after a good snooze? I believe we could have a bit of a more chance of success. This isn't my school of magic, as it were, and if I were to do it wrong, I might make your head explode. So, I think we can agree that maybe now is a good time to sleep. Nudge someone like the shoulder. but...
I agree. I think can we send these people home and then get some
Yes.
rest?
We need to get back to the Black Gate, so we're going to have to get back. Was the gate up north there? Let us the crack in the Black Gate or a White Gate?
Just double check because there is something. Because there are some which are entry points and some which are not. So I just need to double check because.
I think this would be a good as place as any to set up camp for the night because we're close to the scrying stone here.
Yes, we could
Right.
yell at Serana. Though she is
Yes,
expecting
Pick
a
the
soon.
brain.
She is on her way to the place where the Black Gate does connect, so we should drop the slaves off first. If we...
Maybe we should sort of get sort of an idea of who we can trust and who we can't. Because like
Oh, yes,
I
that's right.
sort of don't want to talk to just about everyone.
Well, we did hear from Serana, dear, that, what was his name again? The vampire.
Zell.
It's them.
Isem. That Isem was trustworthy. So,
I also don't trust Savannah. That's the problem.
you don't trust Serana? After
He's
all
got a
this?
point.
Well, she seemed desperate. I mean, we can keep an eye out, but if we're
Strange,
sending...
desperate wizard sends us to prison. Sounds fishy to me.
So we have to go on. So, as we have to head back to the vampire lair, would it be to get to the Black Gate?
No, there is a black gate in the Kraken room.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well then,
And yeah, basically, if you have a key attuned to the gatehouse, so you can use that to open a portal and send them through.
I would still rather not talk to vampire. Like I said, vampires are not exactly known for their kindness.
Do you
Benevolence.
remember what Serana said to you on the stone? It's she
The
said
mobile
the
stone.
red
wizards keep creatures down here under magical spells so they can do what they want. She is a red wizard, and we have come across the dragon turtle, which is being kept here by magical means, so it'll do what red wizards want. And now she thinks it's okay just to let it go. I think there's something strange going on here.
You know from... Oh, give me an animal... sorry, a nature check, sorry.
Give you a nature check.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that generally dragon turtles are kind of solitary, territorial, yes, but not. You know, if you don't have a problem with them, they probably don't have a problem with you. They're pretty neutral unless provoked.
Okay.
So you think it would probably be safe to let this thing loose.
Oh, it's not him I don't have a problem with. It's
Okay.
Rana.
Yeah, no.
Well, Serrano's the one that
Just
sent
letting
us
you know.
here to kill the red wizards, so I don't really see why someone that would be friendly to the baddies is trying to get the goodies, us. Well, maybe not you, dear, but the rest of us, to
What?
You
into
look down at
not
some
me.
of the two dead
killed
bodies on the floor.
just like casts himself before he says it. You killed them. You did bad things.
It's got a point, you know.
Sort of not disagreeing, but not agreeing either. I'm just gonna.
No, dear. I
Walk.
think your stand in this argument is lost for that.
I'm gonna walk back around past Chester and start walking up to the dragon turtle, and I'm gonna
Okay.
use my earrings to talk to him.
Okay.
Walk.
Kronk's going to go for a swim in the dragon turtle's pond.
Okay. Yeah, it's cooling water. As you step in, there is a very tiny sort of something which seems to just sort of whisper into like the back of your mind. You can't work out what it's saying, but there's just a very faint kind of.
I'll stick my head out of the water. Anyone speak parcel tongue? I mean, this water's whispering.
Oh, the water's evil, dear. It's what made the dragon turtle weakened. What are you doing, soon? Get out of the water!
I'll clamber out of the water quick.
Shake yourself off. Yeah, you can speak to the turtle.
Hello again.
Hello, is the Naga dead?
Yes, we have managed to overcome the Naga.
Although we didn't find the key, sorry.
I cannot understand what your friend says, I'm afraid.
He says that we were not able to find the glyph key.
Have you searched the body yet? No, you haven't.
No. Where?
Maybe that would be a good
As if there was going to
idea.
hide it up its ass.
I just turn around to Kronk if Kronk's obviously with an earshot now. Kronk, go search the body for the glyph key.
I'll go check its anus, hang on. I'll dash back round.
And I turn back to the Freya and I go,
We have found you a way out of here.
Oh, very good, very good. I would like that very much. I've been down here too long. I fear if I stay in the water for too much longer, my mind may not be my own.
I just have one request from you once we let you out.
What can I do for you, friend?
We have a ship that sails the oceans, just
Yes.
fishing, and would you make sure nothing bad comes to this ship?
Make me a persuasion check.
So you're gonna call on a turtle to guard our ship.
I'm conning, it's a request. It's a good request.
I will do what I can for the service you have dealt to me, though I make no promises.
That's
And it's sort of the Fred Sang bows his head slightly.
right.
I just say,
I'll be ready to leave as soon as you are.
Yes. When I come back, follow me and I will show you the way out.
And again, I sort of bow my head and I just turn around to start walking back to see if we
Cool.
found the glyph key.
Have I found anything?
Yes! Or literally, all it says, carries a glyph key. So it's clearly on the Naga somewhere. The Naga has a pouch. Yeah, sure, wherever you think.
Oh dear, Kronk, it's all slimy. Prestidigitation, the slime.
Yeah.
Thanks. What's it look like?
It looks basically a sort of a sort of like a Y-shaped shard of bone. The ends are kind of like shattered as if it's like broken off from one piece, and there are a few what looks like runes. It's sort of carved into it, and they're glowing with a very faint bluish energy.
Come on,
You
let's
know
go open
that
this door for you.
you know that this glyph key is attuned to the warrior pools, the spawn pools, and the blood pools. Which, if you check your map, you will know where those areas are. You know what? You know
Sorry,
what?
would you list them again? They were all pools, but
Yeah, so there's the warrior pools, which is where you... no, not where you currently are. The spawn pools and the blood pools.
they're all places we've been to, aren't they?
You've not been to them yet.
No, we've not been to any of them.
Oh, I thought. Oh, we're in an area full of pools, so I assumed that
Yeah,
it was.
no,
it
the
was
area
here.
the area you're in is called the Pools of Devotion. Like I said, if you
different pools.
if
Okay.
you check your map, I believe I marked on
Yeah.
the
Yep.
areas.
It's the two pools. Yeah.
Yeah, the areas in blue are like the separation areas.
No,
You're
Grump,
currently in the Devotion.
I see you have the glyph key. Would you pass it to me, please?
Why?
So I can attune it to the other one.
You said we could do that, didn't you?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can try that. There is a check to do it, but you can attempt that.
I'd like to try and attune it to
Double
this
check
one.
what the check is.
And like pull out the one that I have around my neck.
Are you sure
Alright,
you're the
yeah.
best person to be doing that?
Probably not Vodka, but
You know
As long as
that,
it's
you
not
know
a
that they're
slave.
magical in nature. That's
we can
about as
always
much
ask
as you can-
Nariman to do it.
Yeah.
Oh dear,
maybe
now
I
we're
should
asking
be the one to
Nariman
do
for
it.
help. Now we want Nariman to help. Now Nariman's valuable.
Vodka, this is why I don't
Fine.
ask Nariman anything now.
I hand Dogma the bone key.
Okay, hands it over to you. The one that you're holding has got kind of like a reddish kind of rune on it, and the other one has like bluish ones. Would you like to try and pass the attunements? Because basically, it's you're passing one attunement or multiple attunements to the other one. So,
What if I break them? I'm stuck down here forever.
Don't say that.
Well, don't break it.
Perhaps you should attune them.
Well, I could give it a shot if you'd like. I mean,
I'll carry them afterwards. Like that could be my part.
it could be your burden to bear, yes, but only if, swear to God, if you do stab one more person that doesn't deserve to be stabbed, I'm going to stab you. Sort of wears like a very shaky wig hand.
Just sort of take it
Yeah.
around my neck.
And Kronk's gonna like stand to
Reluctantly
his full height and look down at you next to
hold
Nariman.
them out like this.
Norma will take both of them.
okay,
And-
make me an Arcana check.
Click.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. You take one, hold it next to the other one. You concentrate really hard. You think happy thoughts.
And then...
I'm not a master builder.
Okay, you didn't break anything, I think.
No. Yeah, you yeah, you feel you sort of concentrate, and you feel the holding them in your hands. You see the red rune begins to appear on the other glyph key with the blue runes.
Nice.
So both of those keys are attuned to the reds, but the second one
One of them
only
has
has
a
the
blue.
blues. Okay.
Righto.
That is fascinating.
Isn't it wonderful, dear? So
Yes.
pretty. I'll hand Dokma the key with the red and the blue.
How did
Okay.
you do that?
Thank you.
Put it back over.
Well, it's more just having to mentally connect the dots, so to speak. It's sort of one is let's imagine having to click two pieces together. It's weird. I mean, I don't really know your school of magic, dear, because you know you're more of the tree hippies. But
Best way of putting it. Best way.
mine's more of the elements, and these are more it's connected to two different places, and you're just sort of bridging the gap. It's really hard to explain unless you're doing it. You know, it just does. It works.
Perhaps we should let these.
It's like
things
explaining
happen.
microwaves. I don't know. It just works.
It works. It works.
I think
Sorry,
we should
Doctor?
let these people out now and have
Yes.
a rest for what I can only assume is nighttime by now, surely.
It's
So-
really hard
yeah.
telling what time it is, but you have probably been away for quite some time now.
Turning back to the slaves, you're probably like in the corridors, like crying.
Yeah,
How-
a few of them they've started to console themselves now. They've kind of just taken the bodies, and it seems like at some point, they maybe sort of bowed their heads, saying words of religious nature, that sort of thing. But yeah, the rest of them have sort of got up, Okay.
We found your way out. When we send you there, now listen, don't panic. On the way here, we have saved a dragon turtle. It's friendly, it's big, but it is friendly. Along the way, it is also one of the prisoners here. We were going to send you and this turtle, all of you, outside of the Doomvault to a lady called Serana. She is a lovely lady, dressed in red, with a bald head. She will keep you safe and send you somewhere safe.
Make me a
Very easy to spot.
Make me a
You can
persuasion
see her
check.
hair. You can see her lack of hair shining a mile away. Beautiful,
Or,
shiny.
or she's gonna sacrifice it to an evil god. We
Nice.
don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's one
They
or the
feel,
other.
like, relieved that Serana is waiting for them, and it's just like, Serana.
Okay. Yeah. Like, oh my god, I've heard of Serana. I went to her gigs. Yeah. Okay. I'll take your word for it. You managed to kill the Naga. Must have been holding us here for some reason.
Yes, dear, you don't want. Let's just go. Now we'll
What's
walk him towards the dragon turtle,
Okay.
towards the black gate.
Yeah,
Now
so
they're
you
keeping
just-
pace with Nariman.
Yeah.
I go. And I sort of like usher towards the dragon turtle, and we sort of all walk around. I take it to the little black.
Yeah. To save time,
Yep.
you managed to walk around. So you have to basically, I'll tell you this now, but quick time next time you have to do it. Holding up the glyph key sort of in front of you, and again similar to how the white gates were, you sort of put your hand into the area, and then a black sort of aura surrounds the glyph key, and it just sort of slowly expands into a sort of an oval sort of portal. You can't see through the portal to whatever's on the other side, but you know that. Thinking about you're sending them to the gatehouse where Serana is, and you sort of hold it open and they all sort of pass through one after the other. The Freya, as passing by you, just gives you a very simple, just a nod in respect again.
Yeah.
It seems like you've earned the favour of this particular dragon turtle, but doesn't say anything because can't understand common, but passes through. The last turtle passes through and pull back the glyph key and shrinks back down.
Right then, I don't know about the rest of you, but I could certainly use a good old power nap.
Yes, I think we should go seal off the room we were just in or something. That seems the safest bet, I'd say.
Yes. We head back to the room with the Naga bodies. How about we just sleep here instead? And we'll point out to this hallway here.
Okay.
It's sealed off.
Yes.
A bit of water. It's fine.
And we'll stay here then, yes, that's fine.
Except the whispering water, though.
Yes, just don't go in the water. Don't drink the water. Don't go in the water. Don't think of the water. Don't even look at the water, and you'll be fine. Yeah.
I'll have to go into a corner and pull out my magical tent and
Sorry,
set it up.
let me just make sure what you said there. This is a round room. You go into the corner.
Yep.
No.
I go into the corner. I go into the metaphorical corner.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you just sort of, set yourself up, lay out your
set my
bedroll. Oh yeah, you've got your magical tent.
I've got a magical tent that I just go.
Holding out the box, put it on the floor, press the button, and it just sort of expands out into this quite reasonable looking tent, actually. I haven't got a token for it, but you know what a fucking tent looks like.
What? No.
Wait.
And I'm just gonna get a ration pack out and
Okay, Kraylin, what would you like to do before you, and what are you doing for watches or anything? And how are you blocking off the areas of this room? Because you know that, well, you've not checked this door down to the bottom here, but it is closed. And then obviously there is just a wide open corridor there.
No, we know what's on the other side. It's a dead kraken. So I don't think we need
You
to
remember
watch
where
that.
you remember where it led to.
What are these? And I'm going to poke the big bubbly of water behind me.
Okay, it appears to be glass. It seems like it's a glass sort of texture, and then as you sort of poke it, there's a little bit of movement. You can see sort of the water kind of sloshing around. 1 second there. Yeah, you feel. Actually, what's your intelligence score? I feel bad for asking, but just checking. 10, is it?
10.
Yeah.
I am of average human intelligence.
Yeah, you feel that you could probably, with a very, very faint semblance of control over this globe.
What?
If you
make
want
it
to.
move?
Yeah.
Ooh. And I'm gonna try and move it like a few feet towards.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check then, please.
If I can find the correct button. Don't have to make intelligence checks with this guy. That's amazing. Voila.
Straining, sort of putting both hands on the edge of the glass ball. You're not able to make a connection with this thing and do
Trying to
anything
bend
with
a
it.
spoon.
You can continue. You can try again if you want to.
What's everyone else doing? I might try.
Yeah. What's everyone else doing? Kraylin, what are you doing?
Well, I'm thinking
Right,
it's
I'll be back.
probably a good idea to try and secure this in some way so we don't get attacked
Okay.
from behind.
What would you like to do to do that?
So I'm going to. Which direction are we going, by the way? We're going south?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Yeah, we're
Okay.
going like down this way, I'm gonna assume.
I'm going to come back into this room then. And just where the doorway is,
Yeah.
over here, I'm just going to. Actually, sorry, let me just move this character back a little bit.
Move the.
Just around about here, I'm going to
Okay.
cast Erupting Earth.
Okay.
Basically just to block off the door for the time being.
So what does that does it block the whole area? It's about a 10-foot high corridor, kind of rounded at the top.
Let's see.
Oh, 20-foot cube, yeah, so it would easily fit that area.
Yeah, so I'll just fill up the doorway to stop anybody coming in
Okay.
from behind us.
Yeah, so you put sort of gestures towards the area and kind of just sort of shape the ground, and almost as if like you're working with like clay, you just kind of sort of motion it as it pulls up and spreads out to fill the area with stonework.
Can I have another go at this here orb?
Yeah, sure, go on then. Churned earth and stone, awesome. Nope. You have to. Nothing
So I
seems
just
to be going.
Stick my head out of my tent and just see Kronk going, Kronk, what are you doing?
Nothing. Big fish bowl. Don't want to move. I'm off to bed.
Okay, so what else have we got? Kraylin, you're doing that. Oh, Chibi's gone. Chris, you're setting up the tent. Are you just going to sleep? Setting up a sleep space, Kronk?
Yeah. Wherever none of members down, I'll
nothing
sleep
else you
nearby.
want to do? Or
I'll make sure I've got a mug of ale before bed, and I'll use my barrel as a pillow. But other than that,
oh,
not a
awesome.
lot.
Fair enough.
Monitor of simple tastes.
Yep.
Yeah, vodka also just.
And you're doing the same thing as
pulls
well.
out. Yeah, no, I'm not without the beer, of course. But
Yeah.
just pulls
Oh.
out. The,
My bad. Anyone want some beer?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll like chug out a big mug full of whatever it is you've got.
Normal will grab a couple beers as well, one for him and one for Pigeon. Oh yeah, we just send Salandra off as well. What did she say during the whole?
Oh,
she
did
just
you send her off? Were you going to send her off as well?
Oh yeah, I was going to send her off
then,
too. I'm sorry.
She probably
I should've
hands
said.
you back the short sword that you gave her.
I'll like hand it back to her. Go. You'll need this more than I do, dear, just in case. Look after yourself.
Shalandra feels like she might sneeze. No, she's not. Yeah, she
Look at
said.
the light, dear. it
Thank
helps.
you for the sword. I'll hopefully I shouldn't run into anything else out there. But and thank you for saving me. If I ever look for you in the future, then you have a friend in me.
Thank you, my
Sort
dear.
of
We
just
may
gives
be
you-
returning to
gives you a
town
pat-
at some
gives you
point.
a pat on the shoulder, and then disappears off with the rest of the guys to go back. Okay. Yeah. Kronk, checking out the chainmail. Yeah, this is a suit of +1 chainmail. You spend a bit of time just sort of prodding it a little bit. Yeah, +1 chainmail. So you know that, yeah, this would shrink to the size of whatever was wearing it. But there isn't any other effects to it. It's just chainmail +1.
Good effect.
17 armor class. Very nice.
Nice, yeah. It's heavy armor chainmail.
It is.
Yes, it is. Do you need that?
Well, as I whispered that to the GM, so the intent
Yeah.
being that it was secret, you have no idea that.
I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah.
So Norman is kind of having a lot of time with the barrel and having like a beer with the white pigeon, just like clunk.
So, has anyone else... So we've blocked off the top area with stone.
Oh, we've blocked them off.
The top area there is blocked off. Krellin cast, or whatever that spell was called. And yeah, it's now just filled with this sort of muddy stonework.
Nice.
Straight up to the ceiling as well. But there is still the other door behind you. Remember, Dogma, that the door there was locked, so you couldn't get through that one?
Yep. I remember it being locked.
Hold on a minute. Nope. No, that's fine. But you don't know about that one.
Nope. Well, I'm just going to tell everybody. I'm just going to do my meditation for a few hours and I'll be back up again.
Alright, dear.
The pigeon just says that she'll take watches, make sure nothing gets through.
Okay.
Sure, if anybody comes this way, Chester will probably let us know. So I'm going to.
Yeah, does anyone want to spend some time with Chester?
I will do when I get back up.
I'm doing that now. I'm like,
oh, you're going to be doing
that's
that.
what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, drag them along.
Oh god, where's my notes about Chester?
There's like a whole
there is
like
something.
wide thing for all of us, and not too worried about attuning to him.
Yeah, I mean, there is. You feel that there is the sort of the enchantment on like that keeps it alive, but you feel like there is something else. So would you like to attune to it?
Oh.
'Cause there is. It feels like there's something else to unlock through.
Well, it feels a bit greedy if I do attune to it, but
it's up to you.
no,
I mean, it just seems.
Norman was right. Norman was right to save the dragon turtle. No one believed him. Yes, Norman was going to
There
attune
you
to
go.
the barrel.
Where the fuck's Chester? Oh,
Norman
God.
is passive aggressive as fuck.
I like it. I like it a lot. Where the fuck is the Chester stuff? Where's Slumber? Oh, he's called luggage. That's why.
He's just running around.
Yeah, just seems to be sort of like going between the rest of you, and eventually you sort of call it over, spend a bit of time sort of playing around with it and just seeing what it does. Licks you a bit. Basically, once attuned, the barrel becomes extremely loyal to its owner. That would be whoever the attuner is. Once a turn, the barrel can be used to spit a spoken item to a space within 5 foot of itself. Ammo cannot be used to make an attack, as the barrel doesn't like put force into what it spits out. It just kind of
like flops out.
yeah.
It's like a penguin regurgitating food for you.
Kind of, yeah. You just are like, oh, I want that thing, because you know with this sort of storage device, you need to sort of be thinking like, right, I want this. Dip in. Oh, it's there. Because if you're attuned, you can say, throw that out. And
So it's like I can command it to spit stuff down, but
Yeah.
everybody else can sort of like reach in and grab what they want.
But yeah, that's
Alright.
it's can't be used. If there's ammo in it, you can't use that to make an attack. I'm feeling there's probably going to be some stuff I'll forget. Potions, like if there's a splash effect potion, that's the same thing as well. It just kind of births it out.
Okay, awesome.
But I have a feeling that Martin's mind's like, dee, 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 dee. There's ideas.
I want 1,000 gold.
Doesn't matter what my mind's doing; it's what Kronk's mind's doing that's important,
you,
which is very little.
Can I
So-
just ask, you see whenever he calls for something to be spat out, is it guaranteed it's going to spit out the right thing every time?
Oh yeah, you test you can maybe test it out if you want, but yeah, you feel like that's probably what it does.
nice.
Alright.
Sorry,
Like-
the space actually can hold 500 pounds of items.
500 points.
And if a creature is small enough to fit inside it, it can survive for a number of turns equal to its Constitution score. So
Lovely.
if it's got 10 constitution, it can survive for 10 turns, basically a minute. Can fit
Jesus.
1 medium, 2 small, or 3 tiny creatures. I said
Nice.
3 tiny creatures and did 4 on my hands. But yes, I will post you that.
Awesome.
One medium. We're all medium.
Dun, 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 dun.
Aaron, hide.
Like 30 seconds for Norman to live.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
that's the effects of it.
Nice. Awesome. I will just to test it. I'm going to put my shield inside Chester's mouth.
Okay. Sort of opens his mouth. You sort of give it a push, and there's a little bit of a as it's kind of moving about inside. As it opens its mouth, you can't like see inside the barrel. It just sort of like there's almost just like a void that you sort of put your hands into.
Chester, you're the best. Pigeon, look at this. I could just dump endless bay into him and he won't even care.
This is like inverted fetch.
That's me done.
Bork. Okay, so if anybody else has anything left to do, or we can go about some watches.
No,
Okay, so,
you're gonna meditate for 4 hours, then get up.
Yeah, so
I'll take the first watch then.
okay, the pigeon will take the first watch as well. She seems quite fond of that. So, if where are you taking your watch? Because this is quite a big area. There are 2 areas that you can, three directions things could be coming from. Where would you?
I would
like
have sent
to
the
watch
pigeon
from?
down to this door. That one there. To be like near that door.
Okay. What about you, Watgar?
This is a stairwell, right?
It's just kind of like a narrow stairway, kind of just.
Yeah, I'm
going
just gonna
down.
sit on one of the chairs and sort of make sure that I look at both of the doors. That I can
Okay,
see both doors.
keeping that door behind you open.
It's
Just pop
closed
yourself in
then.
the map where you'd be.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
also
there's that was a locked door which Dogma found.
Okay, then it's fine. Then just sort of lock this doorway as well. I'm just want to see
Okay.
either this door and just so I can see everything.
So, if you want to make me a perception check and one for pigeon.
It's a wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
The pigeon.
She might have proficiency. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I can't remember the stats for it.
Not a bad roll if I do say so myself.
No, animal handling, history, athletics, and persuasion.
Fair enough. So what? Is it just a 1? Oh God, that's a 3. Yeah, it seems particularly quiet. You can hear the faint lapping of the water, intermittent with a few beer ale from Kronk. But other than that, it feels fairly quiet. Doesn't seem to be anything happening. Occasionally through the watch as well, you'll maybe hear Chester just a bit of a rattling.
Oh,
sound
he's
from the side.
running!
Yeah, he's sort of rolled on his back and on his side. His legs are just kind of going, all 6 of them. But yeah, now your watch seems to come to an end. Dotmer as well. You probably wake up at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Really? Already? I've watched for 4 hours. I wouldn't.
Yeah, it seemed like there wasn't anything that you came across through the watch.
Okay, cool.
Certainly not the pigeon who was blissfully unaware. Probably a world
like-
of her own.
Just completely staring at the wall, going, "What am I?"
Come down here, knowing that bit's like walled off. I just give it a quick glance and then sort of
Yeah,
come
you're
down
pretty-
like here and
Pretty safe. that
keep
it is.
watch from there.
Okay.
Mordgar sort of walks over to Dogma and says something in the lines of, "It's your watch now. I'll you have a rest now if you don't mind." Sort of walks.
That's fine, what guy? You get some rest.
I think no
That's
one's
sort of-
talking to the pigeon at all either. Just like, "Yep, she exists."
Yeah, it's just kind of like a third wheel at this
Pigeon,
point.
You get some rest as well, pigeon.
I'm sure I can stay up a little bit longer. I'd hate for anything to happen to my dear Naraman.
Oh,
My buddy.
buddy.
If you insist.
I'm gonna love him and hug him and squeeze him till he dies.
Yep.
Yeah, she says that she could probably stay up for the watch with you as well. And what guy you're going to sleep, are you?
Yes.
Cool. Right, so, Dogma, if you want to make me a perception check, or if there's anything particular you want to do as well.
Not really.
Can the
are they?
pigeon?
Yeah, Pigeon as well. And she's up.
Pigeon.
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 Okay. Dokuma, you. I mean, again, the room is fairly quiet. From what you hear, there is just the faint lapping. Coming from this door, as you're sort of pacing around, just sort of making your way around, it seems like there is a very faint, like a kind of a bobbing kind of sound. It sounds like there's something in a pool of water which is kind of just maybe moved around. Very, it's like literally like the edge of your hearing, almost like there wasn't anything there. You just happened to catch it as you just sort of stuck in place. And
Did you hear anything then, Pigeon?
no, Pigeon didn't hear anything.
I'm sure I just heard something lapping in water, like in the water, just bobbing, just through this doorway.
There was something in that room and I didn't hear it. Oh, curses! And she kind of just must do better. Do you think it's worth investigating, or?
Well, I think we should definitely find something extra to put against this door for now, just in case something tries to come through. But if it's anything like we've come across so far, things stay in the water.
You remember there's the chains which were holding, but they are at the bottom of the pool. There would be the pins which were sort of holding the chains in place, which were driven into the floor. You might be able to pull them out and kind of use them as hammer them through the door and kind of hold that in place. Might be a bit noisy, but it'd certainly be a way at holding the door if you wanted to.
What do you... I suppose we could get those pins from what we're holding the turtle in, maybe barricade the door a bit more.
If you think that would be wise, though, if we maybe just stay extra quiet, we might pass on. Maybe it was just a bit of debris or something.
Okay, well, we'll give it a little bit longer and see if I
feel
hear
like I
anything
can't
else.
make much of a decision for forces that seem to be...
Well,
So what do you want to do?
we'll leave it for a little bit longer, and I'll wait till somebody else wakes up. Or...
Okay, well, at your word, sir. Yeah, and the rest of the watch then passes uneventfully. So it's been about
You
8 hours.
you hear in the middle of it, you see Vodka tossing and turning and screaming something about heads and spikes and blood. Sort of talking, sort of like, blood. You see, he seems to be having a nightmare again.
He's having one of his night dream terror things again.
Do they
he's running.
Do they happen often?
They seem to have been having a lot more regularly.
Something must have happened to him recently. Maybe we can consult with Nariman in the morning when he wakes up. He's a very smart lad.
Yes.
It's strange that I find myself to be in his service. I can't seem to recall anything beyond appearing here. It just seems fate has drawn me to this location.
Well, you get some rest now, Pigeon.
Yes, I think that would be wise. And she takes herself off. Alone, it seems to take her a bit of time to take off her plate armor, but she does it reasonably well. Do you want to wake up somebody else, or do you want to?
No, I just solo it.
You're gonna solo it. Okay. So give me another perception check, please. So this is what 12 hours now.
Yeah.
10 minutes. It's 5 minutes. Take it off. Damn.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like you'd put your ear to the door again just to try and listen out for this bobbing, and it seems like you can't hear anything.
After what I feel like's been enough time, I start going round and sort of start to wake people up.
Yeah.
Less people have already started to wake, like it has been
I don't know how dawn and stuff works here, but Kronk will probably be up with the dawn.
Yeah, you've had about 12 hours of rest at this point. Those who haven't really taken a watch, so you have had a long rest.
So yeah, I've been up 4 hours ago then.
Fair enough. So yeah, you've basically everyone has now had the effects of a long rest.
Woo! Sorry, I get everything back.
About fucking time, guys.
I now receive, everything.
What gar? What gar? Can you roll me a d20, please?
Yes, of course.
You don't
Normal D20,
just a straight d20.
Yep, F is not part of die.
Oh!
Come on! I saw a 16, you bastard.
As you sort of wake up and rub your eyes and start to come back into consciousness, again you feel a force just kind of drain something from you. You suffer another 1 strength damage.
So, with the dawn, Nariman's gonna plod over to Watgar. And Watgar, shall we give this a go? How are you feeling today? You look a
little bit
grey
of
as a normal.
a little bit of a gaunt sort of look. Not too noticeable, but he's certainly there's not as much of that sort of dwarvish. No offense meant, dwarvish chub.
Yeah. I feel weird. I might have slept funny. My neck hurts.
Well, what got you were having your nightmares again? You were tossing and turning and calling out in the night.
Bloody hell. That happens sometimes. Especially after seeing slaves being butchered.
Oh, well, maybe, but we can't all point fingers at who did what. But in the night, I did hear more noises come from this door over here.
And point towards the door that I heard the noises from.
Sounded like more creatures were in water.
Oh dear. More Nagas, I'm sure. Anyway, Watgar, dear, I can certainly give this a try now if you'd like.
I guess we can give it a go.
This is where Lucy would come in handy. She'd have that little bit of a charm to her that made certain skill checks more advantageous, but there we go. Now will crack his knuckles, and I will give the spell curse a go, so the remove curse a go.
Okay, put it away. I believe it's a DC 13. Yes, because it's a DC 10 plus spell level. With your spellcasting ability. So just a straight charisma check.
Do I waste Tides of Chaos?
Do you waste Tides of Chaos? It's 13, so...
It's a 13, but it's a 1d20 plus 4.
Just for the benefit of those people who may not be quite so familiar with their skills, this is a skill check.
I just wanted to ask,
one that could be guided in their actions. Kraylin.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that exact same thing. I wanted to ask that exact same thing.
Look at you, Big Blue.
Yeah. I mean, you've spent enough time, you can say, basically, can anybody help me out with this? We've got to try and get this off him. I'm not going to claim that as metaing. I'll allow it. It's fine.
Do you need some help? Oh, okay. I suppose I could help. Okay.
If you could guide my steps, as it were, with the spell of guidance.
If you have the spell of guidance. You have had a long rest now, so you can have a different set of spells if you want.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool.
Not to confuse you anymore.
Yeah, sorry,
But
2 seconds.
you don't have
cantrip,
to.
and I think
Oh, it
you
is
had
cantrip, yeah.
You've cast it before,
Yeah. So ignore what I just said.
Yeah, I'll just cast guidance then.
Okay, so it's D4. If you just roll a D4 for me.
Sure.
And then Nariman can make the check.
So before the result is determined, I might use Bend Luck. So, but I know it's 13, is it?
Oh, so
Yeah, that was
one.
useful.
Okay, so there's a little bit of guidance on you. You can now bend luck if you want to, or you can just...
You can make your roll and bend luck, I think. I'm not sure if it's anything...
it's like a reaction before the result is determined, but I know it's 13, so it's kind of metagaming.
It's not your fault.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Let's try it.
You know how the spell works.
Fuck! Why Why didn't I use Titan Chaos?
Yep. You start putting your hands. I don't think there's. Let me just double check.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, that has failed, unfortunately. And yeah, I believe the spell scroll.
I can't feel it.
Yep.
I didn't just cast it wrong. I ate the curse.
Yeah. You open up the scroll and you start reading through the text. Some of the words are hard to pronounce and sort of phonetically produce with your sort of magical arcana background. The spell disappears from the paper, leaving it blank. It doesn't say, well, Whatgar, you Nariman, you don't know what effect, if there would be one. Whatgar, you don't feel any different.
Man, Whatgar? Did that do the job?
It was.
Wait.
I feel the same.
Oh.
I might actually feel worse. What did you do?
You suffer
gonna
another
ask-
point.
I'm going to ask a bit of a weird question here, and it's probably like
we
if
like
it's out
weird
of the
questions.
order or whatever. You said that whenever the spell is cast, it'll disappear. If you
Yeah.
didn't cast it correctly, would it disappear?
Yeah, the spell scroll disappears regardless of the result. It's just whether or not the effect takes hold. So yeah, the rest of you don't know. Well, other than Whatgar himself, but he said it didn't feel like it's made any difference.
I suppose
Add to your inventory one piece of parchment, blank.
Yep, piece of black. Sad face.
Just the ink just kind of lifts off the page and just flutters away in the breeze. Because there's breeze underground for some reason.
It's magic breeze. Magic breeze.
Sorry.
The winds of
Well,
magic.
Norman, did it work?
Obviously.
He doesn't seem to think it worked. I mean, there are the other scrolls. I mean, there's lesser restoration. I could give, if it's something like you don't feel great, maybe I could give a boon to it. But I feel like we're reaching at straws here.
I don't think less restoration will probably work, considering. Well, there's nothing really to restore.
Well, we could go have a talk with Serana. Maybe she can point us out somewhere in here that may be able to help us. Or we could just send you back to town, send you to hospital for a bit.
What's hospital got to do with it?
Oh dear, I don't know, come to mind. It's weird. Do you ever just have that feeling when random words pop in, you don't really know what they mean? It's,
Well,
must
why
be-
would having a hospital on him do anything?
There are other strange cures that the farmers like, you know? Like something to do with like moving skunk spells or something.
I've heard of the like.
I think we should just keep moving. The faster we're done here, the faster I can find that the disgusting cult chop the guy to bits. I think he deserves it now.
No, killing
dear.
something sounds like fun.
Can I just ask that if we do come across anyone that seems enslaved again, can we perhaps maybe not kill them first?
Yes, it seems like a good idea.
I don't know what. They came to attack you. I was just doing my bit to save you.
By putting
Yes,
a
well,
rapier through his throat.
I'd rather not be saved that way. There are other ways.
Well, maybe.
And then,
Told you the story of
remembering that
Darth
I've
Plagueis the Wise.
remembering that I've dropped my longbow in the other room.
yeah.
I'm going to go get
yeah.
my longbow.
Sure. I mean, at some point in the rest, you can say, "Oh, I forgot that," and then go and grab it.
And then go pack up
The
my
body,
tent.
the bodies of the ones that you killed are still there, by the way. They're just kind of in place. The blood has kind of dried now at this point.
Yeah, Prong's got like a bit of stained blood on his antlers. It's like,
You should feel bad, by the way.
I should feel bad.
I'm going to try and get a minute with Araman while everyone else is otherwise engaged.
Yeah, sure. And that a Kronk comes over to you and just sort of pulls you to a side.
Morning, Croc.
So I found this down the hole where there was water, and I'll just out my pack just shake a little bit of the chainmail. It's magic, I reckon. How much do you think it's worth?
Yeah, let me have a look at that. And Nara will sort of like pat it and smell it.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Smells like teen spirit.
Yeah, it smells like poop.
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly what is up with this, but yeah, you definitely get the sense that there is some sort of magical enchantment on this.
You could probably sell it for a good penny. I mean, it seems like
How much it would be?
No.
No.
Yeah. Probably a few hundred gold. It depends on who you're really going to sell it to. I mean, magic armor is in demand. I mean, none of us really have anything fancy like that.
Except for Doomvault.
Except for Dogma, but fuck him. Sorry.
Well, I'm sure Kronk wouldn't need it, but possibly one of you would. You are quite squishy.
That's a point.
Where's that voice coming from?
Oh yeah, we're off on our own. We're off to the
Yeah,
side.
they're off to the side talking to themselves.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Here we go. We'll probably be able to sell it for a good amount of money. We could bring it back to town. Maybe Sarana can get it appraised for us.
Yes, let's not talk to the blacksmithing dwarf about armor. That's
No.
completely not the reasonable.
There's them voices again.
Voices! It's the
You
water,
hear
it's
them
talking
too?
to us.
Yeah. I could swear there was like invisible people watching us all the time. You
It
think
sounds
I
like a
was-
very small, passive-aggressive, hairy man.
Dear.
It's like,
Meow.
don't we know one of them?
Handbags away, ladies.
Well, I'm written in. We can sell this and split it, but if it's only a few hundred gold, then I don't know.